Hey guys, welcome to the Model Citizen Podcast. We're your hosts, Hunter and Michaela. We are so excited to have you here. All right, let's dive in. I'm the epitome of on a skateboard today.
Oh my God, dude. And you know what, guys? We're skating into the new year.
We're skating into the new year.
On a
Happy
skateboard.
New Year. Here, let's cue the
May
saddest song of all time.
Your memories be forgot. Is that the song?
Saddest song. I feel like New Year's is sad. I'm sorry.
I agree.
It's sad because the lead up to Christmas is amazing. Christmas is amazing. The 26th to the 31st, sad. Okay. Sad songs. You kind of feel sad. The depression.
You know what? I just
kicks.
looked up Old Lang Syne and it's literally a Scottish song, which checks out because the Scots love sad. Like
sad
they
song.
love painful, sad music.
It's
That's
a devastating song. Like, I'm so sorry. I hate when it plays. I hate when it's sad. But Happy New Year, guys, because
Happy New Year's.
We are going to fly into 2026 and we are going to take this time to talk about our ins and our outs for the new year.
We are, but we need to recap Christmas really quickly because we haven't even talked about Christmas yet.
I'm just giving them kind of a lay of the land.
Yeah,
okay?
you guys we're just giving context.
Going to do that in this episode.
Sure.
Right off the bat, let's recap. Let's
recap it, dude. Let's recap Christmas. Okay, so here's the thing. You guys, if you are on the Patreon, you saw our vlog of us together when we were there at the beginning of December, and that was super fun. And that was kind of how we got our Christmas rocks off, if you will, because after that, Martin and I flew back home and it was like chilling. Like it wasn't like those festive vibes. It was just chilling at home.
Right. And I've been in that festive vibe since November 1.
Right.
Up until today. We're recording this a mere one day before January 1. And up until today, because I just took my stepdaughter and her friend to Rockefeller Center and Bryant Park Christmas shops. We literally got back 45 minutes ago. And we soaked it up then too. So dare I say I'm almost
Christmas out? Is Mrs. Claus Christmased out?
I think Mrs. Claus is just like
I think you Christmas maxed.
Yeah, I really maximized the time. So Kayla and Martin came in, then they left, and then Brian and I had a few days together, just him and I and the kids, and then my mom and my dad came in, and if there wasn't a snowstorm to delay everyone's flights, there wasn't, but it was fun. We literally went sledding. Like my 67-year-old parents went sledding together.
Not their ages, but yeah.
Mom's turning 67 this year, she said.
No, she's not. That's not right.
What is 59? If it's 25, if it's 1959 and 2025.
60, 70, 80, 90. 66. Maybe 67 because it's 2026.
Turning 60.
Okay, 67. Mom's turning 67. So that means that dad's turning
66.
There you go. Gorgeous.
But my 67-year-old parents went sledding.
Your 78-year-old mom.
Together. And it was so fun.
It was really cute. Those videos were so cute.
I had more fun watching all of the parents have fun than I did doing the act of sled.
Right. Well, I also feel like sledding in general, it's more of the idea of it sounds cute and sweet and wholesome, but the actual physicality of it, I'm honestly a little bit all set because it's like unless I have a lift that's taking me back up the hill.
Yeah.
Tell me what is worse and more overstimulating than having a huge ass sled that you're dragging up a snow hill. You've got snow boots on, you've got your pants, you got your big old coat on. What's
Unless you're
worse?
Ava, who, by the way, dude, I brought her a lunch to have on the hill, and
Mhm.
she sat in a little toboggan as she slid down. She had her little lunch pail on her lap. She slid down, was at the bottom, started eating her sandwich, and then I started taking her uphill. So she was eating a peanut butter and jelly. She had a
Dude,
water bottle.
between that and being in the wagon for all of the Halloween trick or treating,
I wanna
Ava
come back.
is the princess
Uh-huh,
of
I
the
wanna be
household.
her.
It's no longer me. Ava's
No.
now the princess of this house, of all of our households, dude. I wanna come back in another life as Ava because you guys be toting her around.
We do be toting her around, and, like, she'd be toting in wagons, toboggans, sled, like,
Mhm,
she's doing a lot of toting in various, vehicles,
mhm.
and that's not I love that, more of
Yeah,
that for me in
more of that for all of
2026.
us in 2026.
Did
We
you have
need
a good
more of that.
Christmas?
I did. We had such a very chill, very calm Christmas. We were
So
watching
nice.
Mom's Dogs, as you know, and they are really good other than their potty training issues. Like, other than that, they're fine. They also have the
Yeah.
worst breath on planet Earth, so there's that.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, no, I'm
so
sorry, but
bad that,
every
bro,
dog.
you're
No, I
okay,
know,
but
I know.
no, but
No,
the
moms are bad. No, it's bad.
it's really bad. Like,
But she's
it's
in
like halitosis up the
but can I just tell you something about dog moms? Now here's
yeah,
the thing.
I know. They all smell bad.
Y'all
I know.
don't know
I
y'all don't
know.
smell it,
I know. No,
okay?
we do. The thing is that we do, but, like, if your kid had bad breath, are you, like, you
No,
know what
I'm
I
like
mean? You're
I
looking
literally in the
over.
morning, if my kids wake up, I'm like, "You gotta brush your teeth."
Right. But here's the thing is that mom's dogs are so bad
No,
that
it's
you will
bad.
get nauseous, like, you
Like, they
get
might be
nauseous
missing
smelling.
all the teeth. I don't know.
The whatever teeth are still in there, they gotta come out
They're
essentially,
rotten,
you know what I
okay?
mean? But
Yeah.
other than that, dude, they're very good. It's just sort of like it's kind of like whack-a-mole watching mom's dogs and our
Yeah.
dogs at the same time because it's like
Yes.
once you've got like one corralled, the other one is like doing something crazy. And then once one is doing something, the other ones want to do that thing. And then it's
Right.
like
It's like
one
kids.
peas and it's three male dogs and one female. So all three of the males are trying to mark their area. And it's Comet's house. So when another male dog comes in here and marks, he's automatically going to mark even though he doesn't pee in the house normally. He's
Mhm.
like, "No, this is my house," kind of a deal. Anyway,
Right.
it was good, it was fine, it was wonderful, it was beautiful, it was very chill. We made a, dude, I made literally Christmas Eve dinner in, like, a fourth of the time it took me to make Thanksgiving dinner, and, like, riddle me that.
How can it be?
I have no idea. Maybe it was because I had done Thanksgiving dinner, and I only do big dinners like that literally
Yeah.
twice a year. So it was like I'd already done a test run, which was Thanksgiving,
But
and
I also think the pressure of it
then
all, it takes the
yeah.
pressure adds time.
Yes. I also that night didn't feel good, so, like, maybe there was, like, a step
Ye
skip somewhere, and that's why it took
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Maybe I didn't cook something all the way through, but
Right. You're like,
yes.
"The ham was gooey and pink, but,
Yeah.
like, I made it
Otherwise and
quick." You're like,
I
"I
made
made the
the
full baked ham in 35 minutes."
right, and you're like, "That's bad, Michaela." I
Yeah.
also made the worst mashed potatoes. Like, they were so good for Thanksgiving, but then I put so much cream in them, it was like mashed potato liquid, like soup almost.
Oh my god, it's the worst, ew.
So, I can't, like, attest to the quality of the dinner, but
Right, well,
I
that's
made it
but you made
fast.
it fast, that's all that matters.
I made it fast, so yeah. And then
Um,
you guys had a beautiful, like, classic, like, more like the kids come down and Santas come. Now do they are they I have a question about the DAD being SANTA of it all.
not a clue.
Not a clue. Okay.
Sister,
So
not a
they
clue,
think
which
that that's
is
SANTA.
yeah,
Mm,
which is wild, and we're gonna get to this, okay? We're gonna get to this. So, right before Santa came, because Santa comes every single year in the form of my DAD, in case
yeah.
any littles are listening,
Yes.
okay?
Santa comes to
Um,
Hunter's house
we're
when
gonna get
every year.
into that in a minute, but can I just say that my son, the big gifts for the kids were my son got a motorcycle, like a kid motorcycle,
Mhm.
very cool. My daughter got a baby. She wanted a baby that cries with a baba, and that thing is her life.
Mhm.
They came down, and at the top of the stairs, Hudson saw the motorcycle and he goes, "Holy shit." And I looked at him and I said, And he goes, "Holy smokes." Like he
Oh,
caught himself.
4 years old, and we got a mouth on
4
him. Tell
years
me
old.
your
Dude,
dad is from Philly without telling me.
I know
Okay?
that. And it's because he's watching like Splash and Home Alone and like
Hunter,
he's
we
watching
watched Splash and Home Alone too as
no,
kids.
but oh yeah, but here's the thing. He wants to be him. Do you know what I mean? Like he likes to
Kevin?
be him. He likes to like sit in the mirror and like slick his hair back and
Oh,
be
okay, so
Kevin.
he's seeing himself as the characters.
Yeah, dude, and he
Because
gave
he's a
me a holy
performer.
shit. And
He's a performer.
honestly, can I be honest?
Yeah.
I'm not a cusser by any means, but I will say this. I'm
I
a
need our I
cusser.
need our producer to cut every single time that Hunter has said one of the cuss words, a 4-letter word, put it all together and do it right now.
Well, here's the thing. I don't want my children to be cussing, but in
Yes.
that moment, it was kind of like okay, he loves it. Like,
Yeah, you're like, "Hell yeah, dude, he just cursed."
yeah, yeah. So that was great. Then as the NTA came, and at first Hudson said, as he like when we said he's here, he didn't even see him yet, and he goes, "No, that can't be. He's a fake one." And then he came through the door, and how things changed. And now it's funny because it's Dad's voice.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
to almost to a point where I'm like, "Dad, you're an actor. Like, let's beef it up a little bit here.
I know, I saw the
Let's do
video and
some character work."
I was like,
Yeah.
"Can you maybe, like, move the voice down an octave or something?" Like, I could do a better Santa voice
I'm
at
like,
this
"That's
point.
absolutely your voice in
Yeah,
every
yeah.
sense of the word." So it's like,
Right.
but
Yeah.
still, dude, Ava was crying. She was so scared though. She doesn't like Santa, dude.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, a random white guy coming in your house, like, that you
I don't
can't
know what's gonna
recognize,
happen.
I would also be crying. I
Yes,
would be
it is
crying.
scary.
Santa's scary.
That was lovely. We had a snowstorm, like I mentioned. It was great. If we could fast forward to today, I have a couple notes I
Yeah.
want to talk about. And
Let's go.
this one kind of goes out to I kind of have a
Not a bone. We can't already have a bone to pick.
I kind of have a bone to pick and I don't know if this is a bone to pick or if it's a plea.
Okay.
So I need the TikTok girlies out there. Okay, I'm talking like the TikTokers who appeal to 13 to 17-year-olds.
Okay.
Listen in, lean in. I need you guys to do moms a solid and start wearing warm clothes. Okay. I want you girlies to put on a coat. Okay. Because the girlies are
Mm,
not wearing the coats because
mm,
they are dorky. Now, I know this because my stepdaughter, today's one of the coldest days of all December. It is 21 degrees with a wind chill that makes
mm.
it feel like 12.
Oof.
She came down in a light pair of jeans, a tank top, and a cardigan. And I said, "Where's your coat?" And she said, "I don't need a coat. I'll be fine." And I said, "Absolutely not." Now we went and picked up her best friend, if they weren't wearing the identical outfit. Okay.
Right.
Because it's what the TikTok girlies are wearing, right? It's
Right.
what they're wearing. I know this because I see them. Now,
Yeah.
I need the TikTok girlies to do the moms a solid. Maybe we rally and we pay you, okay?
Yeah.
To like, I don't know, mention a coat.
Right, maybe North Face needs to this is an opportunity for North Face or for, our favorite
Mention a
L for our
scarf.
favorite LL Bean to come through and me trying to get an LL Bean sponsorship so bad for my Alaska trip. You guys have no idea how much I've been hounding these people. Maybe an LL Bean
An
could come
LL Bean
through and
sponsorship.
send an Alex Earl or a Michaela McGrady a lovely winter coat, a waterproof, preferably a
Uh-huh.
waterproof
Right.
down coat that can withstand at least negative 40 degrees.
I'll take a beanie. Dude, I'll take a
A
mitten. I'm
beanie
not
at this
kidding you, I'll
point,
take a
yeah.
mitten. Like, if one of y'all can just put on a mitten, that would be so cool because also it's like, when was being cold or, like, dressing warm dorky?
But
Like,
it always has been, sister, and you don't know this because we grew up in a beautiful temperate
I
environment,
guess
but
so.
the kids grew up and Martin can attest to this, I'm sure Brian can attest to this too. You don't wear a coat, it's so dorky and lame. It's the same thing as, like, when parents would make their kids wear coats over their Halloween costumes, and they're like, "No, it's gonna ruin my costume." It's like, "You're gonna be freezing," and they're like, "I don't care. I'd rather be wearing my costume and this be
Yeah, I
freezing."
guess it is. I guess
Do you know what I
being
mean?
warm
It's never
is
been cool.
dorky.
Being
Being warm
warm.
is dorky. You're right.
Dressing for the weather is dorky, and that's why I'm bad at it.
It is dorky, and
You're
you are
like,
bad
"It
at
is,"
it.
and you are bad at it, and
And
I
I
am.
am so good at it. I don't care, dude. I'll be, like, booted up.
Mhm.
Dude, I put dad in one of my coats while sledding. I
Mhm.
don't know if you clocked that.
Of
He
course
was
I
in one of
did.
my coats, and it cinches at the waist, and
Yeah,
I
he
just
was
was
looking
like
body was his tea.
nobody was so tea, dude. He was literally looking like one of the Nordic men, like, just singed to the high heavens, like, long hair, and it was just like, no one has the thing that they need for the weather that they're in, and that's why I'm so nervous that you're gonna go to Alaska in just, like, a regular schmegular
No,
coat.
absolutely not. Here's the thing is that
No, LL Bean's gonna
after
hook you up.
LL Bean, now if we can just for a minute talk about LL Bean, and you should code Michaela McGrady X LL Bean for 10%. I after the time that I have spent over there, even just this last trip, I and here's the thing, guys. So I'm going to Alaska at the end of the month, or like whatever, mid of the month, and we're going on like a Northern Lights expedition situation. And the weather is going to be
The most weather.
negative 30. That's what
Like,
it is right now where we're gonna be staying. It's negative 30 and it's not even January yet.
I just need you to understand something,
But I'm
sister.
taking this very seriously
Okay.
because I won't be happy and I won't be enjoying myself if I'm freezing. And so I am taking every
Well, you
single
mentioned moon boot to me,
I
and
mentioned
I
moon boot
thought,
for
well, she doesn't isn't
no,
I
no, no,
think
no,
she had
no,
to
no,
get
no, no,
the
no, 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 no,
ugliest
no, no,
winter
no.
boot that is so
You so
insulated. Okay. Not
I mentioned a
Amazon.
moon boot. No, warm
Under the knee. Okay.
is gonna be multi-layers. I'm talking underwear,
Long
heated,
johns.
like long johns, okay, like Uniqlo
Heat
Heat
tech.
Tech. We're doing vests. Okay, we're doing all the vests. We're doing sweaters and then we're doing waterproof, totally waterproof, down thick to my ankles jacket.
And
And
hand and foot
hat,
warmers.
ears,
You're gonna
face.
have to
Listen to
get one
me.
no, you're gonna have to get
No,
one of
I
the
got one. I do. I did. I got it's a
I
thing.
got
It's
one
a
for
whole
Hudson
thing.
today. He looks like a thief.
That's what it's perfect. It's a balaclava. That's what they're called.
He
And
looks
they
like a
literally
thief.
cover this and
Yes.
it's going to cover this and I've got ear and I've got hand warmers and we're doing like I am doing the most because I want to enjoy the landscape. I'm not going there for a photo per se. I will be getting a photo and it will be sick. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. Like I'm going to be doing that.
Yeah.
But like the whole point is to enjoy it and I won't enjoy it if I'm cold.
Right. Now, on the heels of this, here's the thing where I think that we need to chat about the winter uglies.
Well, that's
Now
why I think
you're
we need to
going
get into our ins and outs if you don't mind.
okay, yeah. Well,
You know what I mean?
okay, yes. Really
But
quickly though, is because where I think you're gonna thrive in Alaska and it's gonna be a beautiful moment because
the
the
snow.
snow and the way that it exists in Alaska is different because that's nature's light box. You understand? Now the snow in the way that it exists here is nature's ugly box for me. Okay.
Right?
It
It's
casts
creating ugly.
shadows. It's
Yes,
so
yes.
I'm
Winter
so
uglies are a real thing down
oh
here.
my god, dude, I'm so uggo right now. Like,
No, dude,
it's
you don't even understand. Do you know how much work I
insane.
had to put into my makeup today to look like I come on here normally?
No, like, it's actually insane.
I have the pimples, you can't see them in this, but they're here and they're big and they're painful, okay? And
Yeah,
the hair
bloated, the
is
hair is
dry.
oh, my hair is greasy, the brows are full and bushy, the skin greasy, the nose
Mhm.
dry
But
and
I also think
bloody.
that this also has to do with A, stress, B, the busyness of it all, C, the
Mhm.
weather, D, the eating just and anything and everything in front of you. And I mean, you like me too, all of us. Like
Yeah.
that's what you do during the holidays. I get really impacted by sugar in every sense of the word. And if I haven't just been eating literal sugar like I'm Willy Wonka's chocolate factory on an absolute bender, I mean, I have had no self-control whatsoever,
No.
which is fine, and I love that.
Yeah,
But
that's the thing. It's the holidays. This is
now
like,
I'm paying for
yeah,
it.
go and have, you know what? You don't drink milk for 17 years, but let's have some eggnog, full fat, egg and milk.
Right.
That's it. Like, have been downing the eggnog, and then I'm like, why am I breaking out? And like, why do I
Mhm.
feel
Because we haven't
sluggish?
had dairy in 10
Yeah.
years, and then we just decide every Christmas that we're gonna have the milkiest, creamiest,
Creamiest thing
like
ever.
1% milk of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With egg.
With
Crazy, dude.
egg. It's healthy, protein.
Do you want to get into some ins and outs? Are we
Let's
doing
get into
ins and
some ins
outs
and
for
outs.
2026 or for
Yeah.
2025? So
Well, so
outs.
it's out. We're leaving it in 2025.
Okay.
And 2026, this is the ins that we're bringing into 2026. So this is like, this is the shit that we're taking, and then this is the shit that we're leaving in
Okay.
2025. All right?
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
beautiful. Would you like to kick us off, or would you like me to, sister?
Um, I'm gonna kick you off with
You're
one
like, I'm
that's
gonna
gonna
kick you.
I'm gonna kick yeah. I'm gonna kick you off with one that you're gonna
Am I gonna be
you are
pissed?
gonna no, you're gonna love it.
Okay, I
And
love.
then until it happens, and then you're gonna
Oh.
be like, "Nor."
Oh
Okay.
no. Is it gonna impact me? Is that why?
Yeah. But
It's
no,
not
not
gonna
in a
impact
way.
this though, is it?
No, it's not gonna impact this. Okay.
Our sisterhood?
Our sisterhood. It's gonna impact our sisterhood. Constant accessibility.
Yeah.
So I think like needing to, and I'm not saying you, but I'm saying like other people in my life. And I'm saying like, even if it's like people I work with, people who, dude, even a doctor,
Yeah.
like we don't owe anyone immediate replies. Like I'm leaving that because
Love that.
nothing, and I mean nothing, stresses me out more than having text messages that I need to reply to or
Yeah.
emails that I need to reply to with importance. Like, I need to figure out how to leave that and be like, you know what? I don't have to be this accessible.
Right. And you're right.
One thing we do, I think that's really good. If you ever need a tip for this, Kayla and I will be like, hey, just so you know, like today, for instance, I was like, hey, just so you know, I'm going to be in the city. My head's on a swivel. I won't be on my phone as much. So then we know, like, hey, heads up, that's what's going on. Obviously, I can't do that with like people other people, but like,
Right.
yeah, leaving that one out.
I love that.
Yeah.
I think that that's so smart and really good and really healthy, especially for you, because I do feel like you have to respond to everybody all the time.
Yeah.
And honestly, you're the only person I really ever respond to.
Yeah.
to a point where mom and dad are always like, "Is Kayla okay?" You know what I
I
mean?
know.
Like
No, it's
I'm
so
pretty good at
true.
the not response. I will literally go days, and it's not anything to do with anything. It's just like my brain can't, my capacity can't. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so one of my ins for 2026, I might just like roll through
Are we
mine. If
doing
that
outs or ins?
well, should we? Okay, do you want to do outs first? We can do outs first. That's totally
Let's do outs
fine.
first since we're out
I'm gonna
in
roll through
2025.
mine though, because otherwise we're gonna be here all day for me.
Oh,
Because I
okay.
love to go on and on and on, and I
Okay.
have a good
Okay.
amount. Okay,
Well, then why don't we do how about this? You do one, I do one, and we'll just
okay,
roll through. We'll
okay.
roll
We love
through.
that. Okay, my first out is generative AI. So
Mm,
AI, I understand, is very powerful and it has a lot of good to offer. But I think any of the AI that is like replacing human brain power, it's one thing to replace busy work or like,
right.
do you know what I mean? It's like
Sister,
there's a
I fear
difference
it's only
between,
gonna get more in 2026.
I know, but
But
generative AI versus agenic, I think it's called agenic AI. So like photos, people are like writing actual like books with AI, which makes no sense. And I think all of that is bad and it doesn't feel organic. And human beings, we can tell that it's not organic. I think that AI, like helping people with like stats and helping like certain things that are just busy work and take too much time and are clogs in the system for us, that's great. But
yeah,
generative AI, out for me.
love it.
Out.
People pleasing at my own expense. Keeping the peace by abandoning myself. Out.
Love that. Love that. Hunter's not doing the podcast 2026. No, I'm just kidding. My next out is bad behavior on airplanes. Enough. I've had enough.
Enough.
I've seen and heard and had enough of bad behavior. We had a whole situation on the flight. Was it to you guys? Yeah, to you guys,
Mhm.
where this guy got caught vaping in the bathroom at the
Oh,
up
yeah, yeah, yeah.
in the airplane. And it was so much commotion, and the alarm went off, and the flight attendants were running everywhere, and it was so scary. And all it was this guy being a dick and being a selfish asshole, and he couldn't not smoke his vape for a couple hours. And I'm like, "You know what? Everyone on this plane is not doing something that they would rather
Right,
be doing for
right,
hours.
right.
You're not special, and now you just freaked out the entire plane." Anyway, we all know how annoying
Bad
people can be on
behavior.
airplanes. No more bad
Stop
behavior
being
on
a
airplanes. Stop.
dick in
Just
2020.
sit in your seat and look forward.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fucking it, dude. Be on your phone if you
Yeah,
need to
dude, look
be.
forward.
Look
Look forward.
forward. Be
I love
quiet.
that.
Stay in your space. Don't man spread. Stay in your space. Get up and go to the bathroom if you need to get up and go to the bathroom. That's fine. Be respectful and just shut the fuck.
Love that, dude. Love that. My next one is,
Next.
cluttered schedules and cluttered spaces.
Mhm.
So I feel like that's one thing that I really need to be intentional on, especially when it comes to my personal space, not my
Yeah.
home. My home as a whole is pretty organized,
Yeah.
especially for having kids. My personal space, where it's like my closet, my office, gets so cluttered that it like weighs on me and
Yeah.
it drains me.
Totally.
And that's gonna be a no. We're leaving it.
I love that, and I think that that's great for you. And it's funny because I almost feel like mine's the reverse, where I need to get more comfortable with things being a little bit out
Yeah,
of
I mean,
order.
Christmas, you let your freak flag fly,
I
baby.
really did, you
I
guys.
saw that and I said, "If that doesn't look like a house that was lived in," I was like, "Wow, she do be living in that
Dude,
house."
I let my house look like someone lived here for, like, 2 whole
That
entire
was
days.
crazy.
No,
I
it was
loved seeing
crazy.
it though. It looked
I
cozy to
know.
me.
It was, and it was
I saw boxes everywhere. Yeah, it
in a
was cool.
mental illness kind of way. It was really
Right.
cozy. In a way of,
Right.
like, I was upstairs in a straight jacket, like, "Let me at it. I gotta
Right.
organize," you know? My next out is billionaires. Enough. No more
Enough.
billionaires, and no more trillionaires for sure.
Yeah.
For sure, no trillionaires, but definitely no more billionaires. Like, enough. How much money do you really need? How much
How
money do
much
you
money?
need?
No,
I'm
literally.
cool with 1,000,000.
Yeah. Another one of my outs is less caffeine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
God, I need
been
to get on
really
that. Intentionable.
intentional about like I've been starting the mornings with a half calf, and if I need to have another one, I do decaf, and I feel a lot better.
Love that. I need to get on that, honestly.
Mhm.
My next out is fake flowers and plants for me. For me
I'm
personally.
dying because if I didn't spend hours last night finding real touch tulips
Did you?
online at a floral, I'll be damned, dude.
Wow, dude, we are truly, but here's the thing.
No, I get it though.
I say on here for me. I don't care about anyone else. I get it, and I've always had fake
Yeah.
flowers and fake plants because
Have
I
you
can't take
really?
care of them. I mean, for the most, like, kind of, like, my plants are fake. Like, I have a
Mm,
plant in my corner that's a
yeah.
palm, like one of those palms. I have one in the
That's
bathroom.
fake.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Wow, it
fake.
doesn't look fake.
I know. If you're gonna do fake, obviously spend the money and get a really good one. But
Yeah.
over the last couple of months, I've really loved having fresh flowers in the
Yeah,
house
I
everywhere,
understand that.
and I have realized that the only reason that I don't do it is because it's A, time consuming, and B, they die, and I'm very, like, I don't wanna be wasteful, but in a way, there's a lack of organic, and this, I guess, probably ties into my whole, like, AI thing. I'm, like, craving organic. Like, I'm not organic
Mm.
like food. I'm craving, like, real,
Yeah.
like, true, like, things from, like, the
Yeah.
earth. You know what I mean? That's why I, like,
Yeah.
made all of my
Dude, that
decorations for the tree.
that pipeline to RFK Jr. is just
I
like
know, guys, and I
you're
swear to God,
almost
I will
there.
not.
You're
No,
like,
it
"I'm
stops there. I
craving from the
swear to
earth."
God. No,
No,
no, no,
I'm
no, no, it
with
stops
you,
there.
sister. Let's go
I am,
foraging.
but it's a challenge more than anything to
Yes.
myself to be like, "Hey, like, just, like, nurture this thing. You
Yeah.
kept your dogs alive this long. I mean, you
Yes.
know, should be
Yes.
able to nurture a couple plants and just be better at it."
That's right.
Yep.
Reactive living. So choosing
Mhm.
like true intention. So this is also an in for me, I guess, would be choosing intention over impulse. So like I really this kind of really ties into a lot of my ins of just like intending to live the way that I want to do and not do something off of impulse. That goes into like buying certain things or doing certain things or even saying certain things, right? Like, I really want to work on less of the reactive, you know what I mean, of it all and
Right.
be intentional.
Okay, I love that.
And
Intentional living is important.
that was my on my goals this year as well. I had intentional living as well. And I do think I was a lot better at it.
Mhm.
I think I could be even better though.
I'd say you were really good at it, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I think that you did a lot of I can tell that you're doing things more mindfully, and
Yeah.
you're doing things in, like, a way of, like, you're not reacting, you're not just, like, living by reaction anymore. You're kind
Right.
of, like, taking a breath and, like, really thinking things over and, like, taking a minute and
Yeah.
yeah,
I
I
feel
I
like
can
this
definitely
year,
tell.
funny enough, I feel like this year I grew more into myself and who I want to be than I have in any years past. I don't
Interesting.
know why. I feel really like into homemaking in a way of that it feels good, not trendy.
Right. You and I talking about organic and homemaking, just absolute
No,
trad
it's
wives.
abs I swear to God, we're not like I
We are
know,
not
dude.
that, you guys, we swear to God. No, but even you finding your style, like, that was a big thing for you this
Yeah.
year. You were like, "I really wanna be intentional about finding out, like, really discovering my personal style," and you definitely did that.
Yes.
And I
Yes.
think
That was a
that that
big
is
one.
that is almost, like, part and parcel of finding yourself because it's like, what's my
Yes.
style? Which goes into what's my self expression. And in order to self express, you have to know thyself. So it's kind of like
Yes.
it all sort of tied together. And I think that you took more time to like get to know you.
Totally.
And that way you're able to be intentional because then in order to be intentional, you got to know what you want
Totally. Totally,
instead of what
sister.
everyone else wants,
Right. That's
you
so
know?
true, though. Do you have any more
Thank
outs?
you.
Should we get into ins?
I have a couple. I'll do them really quickly. Okay.
Let's do quick because I have a few
Okay.
more too.
Okay. Being on your phone at shows and performances and events. I am so sick and tired of being at events or shows or whatever. When we went to the Nutcracker, there were so many people on their phones, and I
Dude,
was
how
like,
about being on your phone literally, do uh, looking at a fucking flower? Like, people can't that's it.
Yeah. That's what I'm
You can't
saying.
even
That's what I'm saying. But I think it's especially rude because A, it's like it's happening in front of you. Like put your phone down and enjoy the thing. There was just so many people that were like on their phones, and you go into a movie and people are on their phones. I'm just like, guys, just put your phones away. If there isn't, you're not going to look back on a concert, a video of a concert you were at. You're just not
Yeah.
going to.
No,
The
you're not
only
going
thing
to.
you might go back and look at is if you're doing a selfie with your friend and you guys are singing along to the music. Maybe you'll go back and look at.
Right.
Other than that, you're not going to be going back and looking at footage of the concert. Okay. My next thing is press tours. I've absolutely fucking had it with press tours. I think
Okay.
that the Wicked press tour of it all, it's been 2 years of insane asylum. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been trapped in the Wicked insane asylum. And now I got love
Yes.
for all of those people and all those actors. And I do have love now for the movie and everything and the play and the theater of it all. I can't do press tours anymore. It's so they've become unprofessional now to
Well,
me.
the thing is, though, is that with social media these days, I feel like you don't even need it. It's like, just say the movie's
No.
coming and out. We'll be like, "Cool,"
We'll do the
and
hard
then we'll
work for
see
you,
it. Well,
babe.
yeah,
We'll
you
do
don't
the
have to
heavy
go around,
lifting.
honey. You did the movie.
It
You can
made me look at
hang
them
back.
differently and not in a great way, if I'm being so honest. Like, it's like
Yeah,
that sometimes actors, I don't need to see them in that much of a light. I'm like, I'm
because
good. I kind of
almost
like
performative, yeah.
yeah, I kind of like the veil of you know what I mean, of mystery of it
Yeah,
all. I don't need to
yeah,
know every single process that you take. I didn't need to hear about every single granola bar you had on every day of set. Like, I don't
right,
need to know the whole thing.
right.
And that's it. That's the end of my outs.
Alright,
Take it away,
well,
sister.
let's do some ins. So, ins,
Yes.
soft living.
Mm,
Okay.
love that.
Now I kind of already am like kind of doing that, but I will say like I said in this last year, I've kind of like come into my own. My brain kind of caught up with my body and the time of my life and all these things. And now I feel like a whole human that I can continue forth with just softer living,
Love
right?
that.
Like, and I'm talking physically softer, not like softer things. I want softer lifestyle. I want slower if I can because my life in general with the kids and work and all this already is fast. So soft living.
I love that. I think a
Yeah.
lot of people are gonna want that. It's been a really crazy last few years. I think people
Yeah.
are,
I
like,
mean, so one thing we can control
desperate for
behind
it.
our closed doors
It's
is
true.
how can we be soft living? Is it putting
Totally.
on a great pair of sweatpants and having the coziest blanket and a cup of tea and listening to jazz music? I don't know.
Mhm.
Is that your routine? I don't know. Like, it's just figuring that out.
Yeah, whatever soft means for you,
Yeah.
I mean, and it's different for everybody, we gotta do that.
Yeah.
Okay, my first in is respecting your period and its connection to the moon and nature. Here's the thing about
Mm.
your period, guys.
Okay.
The moon
RFK
cycle,
is literally
RFK is here, okay?
sleeping.
I think that we should no,
Our
the moon cycle is 29 days. No, the moon cycle is 29 days. Your period is 28 days, right? Like that's kind of interesting. There's
Yeah.
4 cycles to your period, there's 4 seasons. Menstrual blood is a literal natural fertilizer. Like I think and this is why I think what came okay, some research shows pollution impacts fertility. Like the world and like the universe and the moon and like it can impact us, I feel. I'm not saying this is necessarily 100% true.
Right.
Like, you can believe whatever you want to believe, but I feel like I spent so much time as a youth feeling ashamed and weird about my period,
Yeah.
and I feel like it almost carried into my adulthood in a weird way, and then having
Right.
PCOS and my, like, struggles in 2025 with PCOS and my period and, like, just, like, the trauma of all of that, it made me just be very grateful for having regulated it a little bit. I'm grateful every month that I have it because after this whole PCOS journey, I've seen so many women who like they don't have it for a long time and then it like fucks you up because you're like I want it cuz I like we all want to be on some kind of a schedule, right? Like for the most part. But anyway, I just felt like just sort of like embracing how powerful that part of us is and it not being something to be weird about, ashamed about, something that we need to take seriously, something that shouldn't be like this hidden weird secret or something that
Yeah.
like men get to joke about anymore. Like I'm done with that. I'm like enough of you guys belittling something that literally is the reason why women can create life.
Right. I like that. Love that.
Maha 2026.
Literally gonna say
I
maha. Okay, being present over being productive.
thought you were going to say being pregnant and I was going to be like, "Yes, give me a third." Being present over
Um,
being productive. Okay, that's kind of like in hand in hand
yes.
with your
So
soft living.
yeah, so the thing is it's like, but I'll find myself, if my kids are saying, "Hey, like come in and play with me." I'll do, okay, 1 minute and I'll do that for an hour. 1 minute, let me do the dishes. Let me do this. Let me do this first. Let me get this done. Instead of taking that time and being like, okay, hold on, let me make sure I'm still recording. Yeah. Instead of being like, okay, let me take 5 minutes, be with them, be present, and then get back to being productive. Right. Like, and I think that yeah, as they're getting older, I'm just like, God, it just flies by so fast. And I need to
Yeah.
be better at that. It's like, yeah, I have to find that
Yeah.
balance.
I think it's funny though, because parents are always like, be present. And it's like, bro, how present can one even
Well,
be? Like
that's the thing
you're
is that
soaking it in and
yeah.
it's like, bro, how do I know if I'm soaking it in enough?
No, literally though, that's the thing though, is it's like so good and it's like, yeah, also though I need to do dishes at some
Yeah,
point.
but like the
You know what I
dishes
mean? It's like
need to get
the
done.
dishes are
Yeah.
piling up. Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing this. Actually, I'm gonna be like, sorry, but I'm just like soaking this up as I'm watching a YouTube video.
I'm
Like I'm
literally
simply
taking
soaking
this
it up. I'm
in.
not gonna be able to do those dishes. You can definitely take care of them though if
Dude,
you'd
how
like
about
to.
taking it in needs to be an in because it's like,
Taking it
when's
in.
the last time people like we go out to dinner
I took
or
something
we're
in
with
last night.
people? Okay, but truly
Yeah,
it's
you
like
go out to dinner.
you go out to dinner, you like hang out around people, like you said, everyone's on their phone. No one's actually taking someone in anymore.
No,
And
no.
it's funny because I was listening to one of my favorite comedians and he was saying he was like grandparents aren't grandparents anymore, like they're on their
Yeah.
phones, they like
Yeah, it's
have
so true.
plans, like imagine our
Yeah.
grandma growing up like going on vacations and being like, I'm gonna go on
Right.
vacation, or like, hey, did you check out this Instagram thing? Like that's the grandparents
No.
these days. Before they
Yep.
would just sit there and stare at you and you'd
Mhm.
have this connection, they take you in, and that's crazy. So taking things in 2026 is a big in.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
My next in is junk journaling. That is something I'm getting very into.
So
I
fun.
ordered a junk journal. I have all kinds of what's called ephemera, which is just like all the extra stuff that you put in. I think like everyone is saying that, or there's people that say that junk journaling is just scrapbooking but like rebranded, and it kind of is, but it's also scrapbooking. I feel like there's usually a lot of stuff that you
Pictures.
purchase. Yeah, it's pictures, but it's also like stuff that you purchase with the intention of scrapbooking, where junk journaling is like you'll take a receipt from like a
Yeah, it's
dinner
stuff
that
you
you
already
went
have.
to. Yeah, it's like literally it's like junk. And I think that that's fun. And I like the thing about scrapbooking for me is it always seemed a little intimidating because it's got to be like perfect. Whereas junk
Mhm.
journaling, you just like throw stuff on there. And I kind of
You know
love
who
that.
did a really good junk journaling and I miss her is Amber Filler Up. She always did the best junk
God, she
journals.
must have had the oh yeah, she did. I'm sure she
Yeah.
did. Amber,
Yeah.
come back. I mean, I'm
I know.
happy for her mental health or whatever, but
Yeah.
miss you.
Um, okay, nervous system care. This is a big one for me
I
because I
love
have a
nervous
lot of
system care.
things that put my nervous system into overdrive. For instance, like my kid in the morning has been waking up screaming my name. And
God,
I'm
that
like
would
to come into his room, and I'm like, "Bud," I'm like, "My nervous system cannot." So I'm like, I have to actively work on that for
Mhm.
me. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Because
for sure.
I'm like, we have to figure something out because I just know once my day starts that way, it's on a we are already going down. And
Right.
my nervous system can only take so much. So
Can
I
he
feel like
wake up
really
singing? Can he sing
nurturing
it?
that.
Can he be like,
Well, you know what I did? I
"Mommy"?
said the neighbors called and they were concerned because they heard a little boy screaming and they wanted to make sure you were okay. And so we'll see
Do you
how
think
that
that's
one
gonna work?
fares.
My next one is celebrating all of your wins, big or small.
Yeah,
I
you need to
think
be better at that though.
yeah, I agree, and I think that you do too, actually. I think we both need to be better at
Really?
that. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, I think that
Yeah.
you're not good at that either. You don't tell you, like, will do something really incredible, and then you'll just literally brush it off like it didn't happen, and it's just like, "Bitch, you're, like, collecting Pokemons at this point of, like, iconic stuff." You know what
Yeah,
I
I
mean?
don't know, dude. It's yeah, I think that also social media of it all has gotten so much into all of our brains
Yeah,
to
for
we'll
sure.
do something good and then we'll go on social media and it'll be someone doing something better and you're like, "Oh, okay. Well, that was
Right.
fun lived, like
Right.
short-lived."
Well, that's what I'm saying, and also just celebrating your friends' wins, big and small. Like, I think that that's
Yeah.
something that you and I really do intentionally
Yeah. Well, and I think
because
also it's like private wins, right? Like I think that that's just
yeah,
another in is
totally.
like private wins. It's like not everything has to be shared, but like it could be with your family, it could be with your
Yeah,
friends, whatever it is. It's like,
love that.
you know,
No, yeah, I think I agree. The private wins of it all.
yeah.
Some things can be private. Be in should be being more private. Everyone should be more
Yeah,
private. You know
honestly
what I
agreed.
mean?
Yeah, I agree.
All right. Next, what else you got for me?
I just went no or no, did you go?
I did because I said wins big and small.
Okay. So this, a lot of my intention for this year is light, right? The
Mm,
world is so heavy. What
yeah,
I can handle is in my home, in my family, my immediate family, and I want it to be light.
right.
So play and lightness, right? So
Whimsy.
like whimsy, creativity, joy
Love.
for no reason, right?
Love.
Like for instance, we did a Christmas Eve dinner this year and I set the table to the
Yeah,
nines,
it was
sister,
beautiful. It was beautiful.
because I wanted to be in that.
Yeah.
And it's like in
Yeah.
the morning, it's like I have a special mug now that I drink out of because it brings me joy. And I
Yeah.
want that. Like, I want this lightheartedness. If it's, turning on something, if it's a candle, if it's cutting certain flowers, whatever it is, like, I want that lightheartedness. I want that play and doing something for no reason, even if it doesn't bring other people joy,
Yeah.
if it just sparks enough joy in me.
2026 Hunter discovers hobbies.
But you know what?
But that's what it is though. It
Yeah,
doesn't do anything for anyone else but you,
yeah,
and
yeah,
it helps you express yourself in a way that's super personal,
yeah,
and it's like it is light because it's
yeah.
not serious, you
No,
know?
like when I did the ornaments, I like made ornaments this
Yeah.
year. That was so special because I just at the end of the day, I would hunker down, I would make like a yummy, hot chocolate. I would put on music and then I would just do like decoupage ornaments. And I would do like
Yes.
5 of them and they would take forever, but like to me it was just like oh, this feels so joyful.
It's kind of what you said about like doing things that don't need to be productive. And that is where I think a lot of people, they're like, I don't have a hobby. And it's like, you do have a hobby inside of you. You just think it needs to be productive. You think
Yeah.
everything has to equal monetary. You think
Yeah.
everything is a waste unless you're making money. And that is capitalism at its finest. We are in late stage capitalism where people don't even have fucking hobbies because they think it's a waste of time. I think having hobbies and doing things like that, like what you're saying, is one of the most pivotal and important things that human beings should be doing.
Yeah, agreed.
It's good for your brain. It's good for your heart. It's good for the soul.
Agreed.
Chicken soup for the soul. Chicken soup for the mother's
Bring
soul.
those books back, dude. Those were the best books ever.
Those
How
are
many
so
more
good.
ints do you have? I'm curious.
I'm going to hit you with a couple, okay?
Okay.
Reading more diverse books. This is for me. I need to read more diverse books. I like to stick in my genres and I need to stop that. Personal style. Everyone needs to bring back personal style.
Yeah.
I understand that we all want to be very cool and on trend, but I'm just like so bored. I'm bored to tears and I love when people have their own personal style. The next thing, authenticity. I just want things real. Like I said, I want like organic. Like I want to be able to like reach out and like touch a thing and it's a thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No,
I want the thing to be the thing it's supposed to be. Okay. My last thing, Caesar salads with very fine Parmesan. Very fine Parmesan and a crispy crouton that is delicious. We need a delicious crispy crouton. Sometimes there can be chicken. Sometimes there can be grilled chicken. And sometimes there can be, for me, what are they called? A shrimp. I love a Caesar shrimp salad. I love those. And a chicken. Hunter does not like that. That's fine.
Okay.
I lost you there. Wait, let's go back. Okay. A Caesar with a very fine Parmesan.
Right.
Okay?
I love that.
And
dude.
a Diet Coke. That is my in, dude.
God
I need that
damn.
and I need it now and I need it medically.
I literally need that right now for dinner.
And that's it. That's my ins.
One of my last ones, and this is going to be really interesting considering everything I talked about previously.
Okay.
Indulging.
Okay, yeah. But that's still.
Yeah, but indulge,
soft.
right? Like,
yeah.
You want to eat a whole fucking pizza? Indulge. Who cares? Okay. Life is so short. You want to buy something that you love? Indulge. Allow yourself to indulge. You want to take
whatever that is.
57-minute shower? Indulge. Do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Absolutely.
Do it.
Because I will take a less long shower to offset maybe you taking a long shower. How about that? We'll make that deal.
I like that. Thank you.
I don't need to take a 57-minute shower, but you may need to. And that's
so
community.
Just know.
We're going to be in community with this, okay? With
That's
indulging.
Right. That's right. That's right.
I'm not going to eat one single nerd's rope so that you guys can all have that.
That's so like...
It's big of me. It's big of me.
It is big of me.
And in 2026, I'm going to be big.
You're going to be big in every way of the
Bigger
word.
than I already am. Yes, because we're indulging in 2026. I'm sure my doctor's looking at me like, are you really going to be indulging more?
No, stop indulging, actually.
Stop it. Enough. Wow, that was good, dude. I think that we're on to something with this.
We're really on to something. Guys, let us know what your ins and your outs are. We like genuinely love to know. If you're part of our Patreon, go into the chat so we can all talk together and we can all gab and yap. Or on our Instagram and our DMs, whatever it may be. And don't forget that if you sign up for Patreon, $5 a month, you get 2 episodes every month. You get this episode, our weekly episode, a day early with video uncut, no ads. So it's really, again, like I say, a steal. You're robbing us blind, but it's the new year and that's a blessing. So we love you. We thank you. And here, a cheers to 2026, sister.
May all acquaintance be forgot. All right, enough. We're crying. Yuletide. All right, bye, guys. Love you. Bye. Thank you guys so much for listening. You can catch a new episode of Model Citizen every Thursday. And please don't forget to follow the podcast so you don't miss any of the action. We want to hear from you. So please leave a rating and review and follow us on socials for all the behind the scenes action at Hunter McGrady and Mikhail McGrady. And don't forget, you are worthy, you are loved, and you are capable of doing all wonderful things. Bye, guys.